For the past 5 years, I've been going to the Download Festival, and every year I enjoy it. Sadly, it always rains. Every year I've been, I've had to wear Wellingtons, waterproofs. It's not been fun. The mud's everywhere. And this year definitely wasn't an exception. There were names such as Roundload and Drownload being thrown across social media. The names weren't exaggerating. The mud was everywhere. There were tents being flooded. Luckily, my tent wasn't flooded because we were on a hill, because we think ahead. This year I went with my dad, because my dad's like, cool. And our 2 friends, Glenn and Jack. We usually go with those, well, we have done every year. Our plan of action is we put the tent up on the Wednesday, as we are 5-day campers, and we leave that night. But then we go back on the Thursday, and we stay from the Thursday to the Monday when we go home. So this year on the Thursday, it was a pretty good day. The sun was shining, it was really warm. My dad had his top off, which isn't the greatest thing to see. Glenn and Jack, for some reason, had shrink wrap with them. Due to that, I had one of the most scariest experiences of my life. I was sat down, you know those stool things? How do you, like, fold a stool? Not anyway. I was sat on one of those, so Jack started pulling my leg when I fell over. So he used shrink wrap to wrap my legs together, stood me up, wrapped my arms together so I couldn't move anywhere. Then he continued to pick me up, and he's pretty tall, so I was pretty high in the air, and then tried to move me. And then I fell, and it just was terrifying. Usually on a Thursday, that's the day we go around the campers village, look at all the stalls, there's just stalls basically. This tradition started last year. My dad was given a Spider-Man morph suit, so he wore that around on the Thursday, and it was just him last year on his own. So Glenn thought this year he would join in, so he brought a Venom morph suit. It's a video of them dancing around together. Because I usually don't dress up, I only wore my Pikachu hoodie. I had quite a few men come up to me saying something about balls, like I think it was one guy said, "Get back in my balls." And someone actually threw a Pokeball at me. So that was fun. Sadly, on the Friday the next day, I had an exam. Darn you, OCR! I went home on the Thursday night and went to school the next day, which was horrible. Did the exam, which was fine by the way, thanks for asking. And then went straight to Download. Sadly, due to my exam finishing at 3 o'clock, when Baby Metal was starting, I missed them. I've been wanting to see them for a couple of years now. No luck just yet. As soon as I got to Donington, my dad met me, and there had been a massive thunderstorm, which I had missed. So I didn't get wet. I did late it because it's Donington and the rain was relentless all weekend. So because Dad hadn't been wearing any waterproofs, we walked back to the tent, and that's where we stayed until about 7 o'clock. Then we went back to the arena and we watched Korn. They were pretty good, yeah. And then we watched Rammstein, the headliners of the day. And I was really looking forward to seeing them. They were fantastic. They blew me away. I'm quite thankful that the keyboardist and the singer didn't bum on stage, basically. That happened last time I saw them. It's not very nice to watch with your dad, basically. It's a little bit awkward, so I'm glad that didn't happen. Today was the best day for me because there were so many bands I wanted to see. I had such a great time, and it was still raining. Always raining. What's up with that? So we got to the arena and we missed the beginning of one of my favourite bands because we were a bit late. I wanted to see Avatar. They were on at 11. We didn't get to the arena until about 10 past, but that's okay because I still got to see them. As soon as I entered the arena, I saw 2 of my very good friends, Jays and Amy, and I felt so bad because I was like, I want to talk to you, but I want to go see this band. And then I didn't see them for the rest of the weekend. So I'm a bad person. I'm quite selfish, really. But on the bright side, Avatar were top bins, as we were saying all weekend. Apparently it means good. Also saw 6 AM for the first time, and I've been a fan of them for a good few years, so that was great. We also saw Lawnmower Death. You know, their performance was questionable. I enjoyed it, but it was questionable. There were cops going everywhere, there were clowns, balloons, you know. After Lawnmower Death, there was Escape the Fate, who were one of my favourite bands, and they were so good. The last band we saw of the day, we watched Skindred. They were fantastic. But they do this thing called the Newport helicopter, which involves men taking off their shirts and swinging them around their head, which, you know, looks pretty cool in a massive crowd. And I was hoping to see some of that on the big screens, because I'm a bit short. I didn't see any of that, because I had a man in front of me, a pretty big old man with a wet t-shirt, doing the Newport helicopter, slapping me around the face with his wet t-shirt. My face was actually numb by the end of the thing. It hurt. And he was just whipping me and my dad with his wet t-shirt. Because we are so rock and roll, we went to the campus supermarket to pick up a pint of milk each, and then proceeded to drink that when we were back at the campsite. Because what's better than getting drunk on a Saturday night? Obviously drinking milk. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. A day my dad used shrink wrap to stick a can to his chin to look like Fantasy Man from Noel Fielding's luxury comedy. So we didn't have a band on until I think 20 to 4, I can't remember. So we stayed in the campsite until then. When it came to around 3 o'clock, I think, we decided, well, it's not raining as much now, let's go to the arena. And that's when we saw Shinedown. They were fantastic, they were so good, and I'm so emotional about it because I want to go see them again, and every time they don't disappoint, and they're just so great. Overall, it was a fantastic weekend. I'm thankful that I got to go. I was very happy with the company. I'm so happy I got to see the bands I wanted to see, except Baby Metal, of course. Thanks for watching. I've been Keris. I still am Keris. Please like, subscribe, share. I'd really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you very soon, and hopefully next time I will have Holly and Ashton to keep me company, because filming all alone is really weird. I'm going to head off and suffer in my post-download depression. So see you later, guys. Goodbye. Take me back. I'm also wearing a dress right now. I feel so free. It's really weird.